back here with Happy Chapper. So this is unnecessary guidance. So I see this a lot, and we as beings, we've got into a habit of doing it, and it's unnecessary. Uh, Unless somebody's asking you for advice, then you shouldn't be giving it to a person. And if you are giving it, then there should be some kind of a knowing of where that advice is coming from, that you know anything better than the person that has already created whatever you're giving advice on. So, for example, if I made cakes, buns, and I was giving them out to people, and what you would intend for someone to do would be thankful, to be grateful for what they got for nothing, for what the effort that I put into making them buns. And before you know it, there'll be, well, we're going to put it this way anyway, and I can't say there would be because I don't know. But if you have someone approach you and turn around and say, oh, they were lovely, but they'd be nicer if you had some icing on them. I didn't ask, but yet that person approaches me is not needed. They just wanted to have something to say to try and make it, to try and show me that there could be something better, but what downgrading what I'd made in the first place, yet they're stuffing their face with it. If you can't just appreciate it and nothing more and move on, then what you should be saying is, oh, I enjoyed them buns. And if I'm not asking, well, do you think there's anything else I could have done that would help them? And then they could infect that icing, but otherwise, it's unnecessary. There's no need for it. All you're doing is pressing upon a person on what good they have done with a negative by trying to give something positive in how you're thinking of what would make it nicer, which is not appreciating all that they've already done. Where you're trying to, well, you're saying it in a sense that what you're bringing is a negative energy into something that was positive. Even if your energy is positive, it's negative because you're coming from a negative place by being ungrateful. All you had to do was be grateful and nothing more. But because your ego stepped in, you needed to have something more to say. You wanted to have that say, to overpower it in some way or another. We've no right to do that. But we do that as people. I've seen it many a time. And there's no need for it. Unless somebody asks you, oh, did you enjoy the buns? What did you think of them? Then maybe you have that opening to express your opinion because they've asked you and they've left it open for expression. Then maybe you can turn around and say, well, yeah, they were lovely, but if you had a wee bit of icing, I think that'd make them even better. Then that's okay. But for nothing to be asked upon you and to throw your energy at it is a negative, and it's not needed in any situation. Unless you're asked, then you should keep your mouth shut. Sometimes it's better to be quiet, and people will see that you're enjoying it. And then maybe, just maybe, they'll come and ask you, how did you like that? And you'll get your opening instead of forcing it on another. This Happy Chapper, love, peace.